goodness, I'm Max Garcia, this is MWG Tech, and today we are reviewing macOS Catalina, the latest small iterative step in macOS software, which is available now on every single MacBook 2012 or newer, which is a lot of Macs. But in the last year's software update, macOS Mojave, the California's desert, we finally got a dark mode. And in this year, we got a couple small changes here and there, and finally, Apple has done this one thing that I'll get to in just a second. But fun fact, Catalina is a little island just offshore, kinda to the southwest of Los Angeles. It looks beautiful with this live wallpaper. Well, it's not live, it's not like a drone shot moving, but it adapts the amount of sunlight that's outside. So let's say it's midday, you're gonna see a midday drone shot of Catalina Island. Let's say it's night, you're gonna see a night photo of Catalina. It all looks beautiful, and around sunset and sunrise. Oh, I love this a little bit more than the desert from macOS Mojave. But anyways, that's a just small iterative change in Catalina. It's just a new wallpaper. But what else is new is this new state of iTunes. Let's roll this funny clip at WWDC 2019.
Can iTunes do even more?
So that's right, after 18 years of iTunes existing on all Macs, ever since the very first generation iPod Touch, was it even called the iPod Touch? I wasn't alive, so honestly I don't really know, but some type of iPod, it was using iTunes. But now iTunes has split into 4 different sections, and I gotta admit, that joke was funny because, like, what else can iTunes do? Because right now on macOS Mojave, if you haven't upgraded to macOS Catalina, there were so many tabs or subsections in iTunes, and it's great that it's split up. So now we have Apple Music all by itself. Now we have the, if you're a subscriber to Apple Music, $10 a month. I recommend it if you love music because it's just so intuitive with the whole Apple ecosystem, and you have access to millions and millions of songs. You have these songs recommended for you. You get these live music lyrics thanks to iOS 13. It's a beautiful experience. I'm really thankful for Apple Music to be its own standalone app. And also Apple Podcasts is its own standalone app. I know many people probably don't listen maybe directly on their Mac, probably listen more to like podcasts on their watch or phone, but it's still there on the Mac. And the last app, which was, I was like kind of mad at myself that it wasn't on the Mac in the past year, and that's the Apple TV app. And that's because Apple TV Plus is the subscription content that Apple is putting out as of November 1st, and they're gonna have like 6 different shows popping up on November 1st. I'm kind of like really into For All Mankind. That show looks really good. I'm probably gonna get Apple TV Plus. I mean, it's $5 a month, and I don't have Netflix or Hulu, so I'm just gonna instantly get that, and that's gonna be my content for the future. But with the Apple TV app, it wasn't in macOS Mojave. So when I got the Apple TV channel, HBO, on the Apple TV app to watch Game of Thrones, I couldn't watch it on my Mac because there wasn't an app for Apple TV. I know it was complicated, but just know that finally it's intuitive, just like iOS 13. And there's all these other things that iOS 13 has brought, such as a brand new Notes app, a brand new Reminders app. Also, Apple Arcade is now on the Mac App Store with something called Project Catalyst, which is easily going to bring any iPad app to a MacBook app, and that's great to see because Twitter is hopefully going to be on the Mac very soon. I can't wait for that day. There's also this feature called Sidecar, and this is going to allow you, if you have a MacBook and an iPad, that's a lot of money in between those 2 products, but if you're that special person that has those 2 products, you could use the iPad as an external display, either wired or, more importantly, wireless. I'll probably use it wired because it'll probably be faster and probably more like specific to where you touch, and it'll probably be instantaneous. But anyways, you could use it wireless, on the go, portable anywhere, and not only can you use the iPad as just a regular external display, you could use the Apple Pencil on the iPad. So as you're doing a little sketch in Photoshop, you can now put that on the iPad and just transfer over that to the MacBook, and you can work on that whole project in a one seamless process. Also, screen time is now on macOS Catalina. It was slowly making its way from iPhone to Mac, and now it's on Mac full time, so you can see how your usage is. And my usage is going to be like 50% iMovie, 50% YouTube, because that's really all I use my Mac for. But it's pretty good, and soon now I guess I'll use it for Apple TV Plus in the future. Hey, who knows? But that was macOS Catalina. These macOS updates every single year are small, and all I really hope for is just a small change here and there, which we got with this update, and also those wonderful drone shots that are brought to be adaptive to the sunlight that's outside. It's beautiful, honestly, completely beautiful. That Catalina Island, it makes me want to go there in the future. But that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Make sure you bless. Peace out.
3, 2, 1.